Welcome to Cabela's Wildlife and Land Management web show. On this week's show, we're out here working back on our micro food plot again. Last time we were here, we came through and did a lot of cutting and ended up laying a bunch of trees and saplings on the ground. Now we need to come in and actually push those, remove them out of the plot. Why? Well, we're getting ready to do a prescribed fire later this year, and we don't want it to be too hot. We want a nice, low, cool fire that's just gonna burn off all that organic matter on the top, give us a really good seed bed. So we're gonna jump into the tractor, start moving a lot of this brush around, and get this plot looking more like a food plot. Well, we're getting some really good progress clearing out all this brush right now. What we're doing is actually providing areas in which deer and turkey can come up through from the bottom part where we've done all this timber stand improvement and pass up through into this food plot. It's easier for them, so that's less energy they're spending, but it also provides better harvest opportunities for us because we're basically patterning the deer or turkeys to come through a specific area. So as you do that on your property, make sure that you're leaving strategic gaps where you want them and basically create the travel corridors for wildlife to the new food plot. So we're gonna go ahead and finish cleaning this up, get back in the tractor, and then get this all wrapped up today. So let's take a break and join Justin down in South Texas on the Whitetail Diaries Ranch.
Now, if you remember from last week, we had the tractor fired up. We had it working in a bottom over here, clearing brush, getting to an area to make it accessible to us to hunt come this fall. Now we can actually use one of the ATVs to drive down that path, get to it, hunt. If we do harvest something down there come deer season, easy enough to throw it in the ATV and drive out. So that was the purpose of that project. Now what we're gonna do this week is use the tractor once again, but load it up with this turkey feeder platform, turkey feeder barrel, get them loaded up in the bucket. Once again, take them all the way down to an area that I picked that'll be a great area to supplementally feed these turkey. Now I want to supplementally feed those turkeys so that they have enough nutrition going through the winter, going through the summer in this part of South Texas. We want to have a lot of chicks so we can have a great turkey season every spring. So now it's just a matter of getting this stuff loaded up, get it run around, get it in the bottom, and get it set up. Now the plan is to put this turkey feeder uphill a little bit. Obviously we're in the creek bottom, we worked our way through the creek bottom, so we need to get this turkey feeder uphill so it doesn't wash away if we do get one of those 50-year floods. But it's a great location. There's a lot of turkey roosting habitat here. We know a lot of turkey use it. It's a great place to have a supplement, help those turkeys stay healthy throughout the year, raise a lot of chicks, which means more hunting opportunities for us each spring. So now we just need to put the feeder together and get it up and running. Now this is a good mixture of cracked corn, whole corn. We even got some milo in there. It's a little bit of something, a little bit of everything to attract turkeys to it. And there's really no doubt being in this bottom that they'll find it pretty quick. But I scattered a little bit of it out on the ground. They'll easily see it up here, fly up here, be munching on it pretty quick. It's a great tool to have. It's a great supplement to have. And this is a great feeder. The feeder we actually got from a company called Plateau Land and Wildlife Management that's actually out of Dripping Springs, Texas. And they do a lot of wildlife consulting, and this is a really neat little feeder that they make that's simple enough to put together. Put together 3 legs, screw down the barrel, the platform comes together. It's a great feeder, and I really like it for situations like this. You can get it in somewhere close, but it's a great feeder. holds a lot of corn. It's going to be a great supplement to have down here in this bottom. And you guys just join us next week for Cabela's Wildlife and Land Management. We're going to provide some more tips and tricks that you can use on your property to enhance the quality of wildlife and enhance the quality of habitat.
Well, we finally got all the brush pushed off, all those trees that we cut down. You can still see there's some little stems sticking up, some grasses, things like that. We're gonna take care of that with a prescribed fire later this year, as well as anything new that starts to come back. Even though it's gonna be green and not really wanna burn too well, we're just looking to burn it a little bit to knock it down and give us a better seed bed when it comes time for planting later this summer, early in the fall. You also can see that a lot of our stumps are now visible. We're gonna probably burn before we come in to remove most of those stumps so that we can see the entire thing, be able to pick it up, pull it out, and then fill it back in with topsoil. So we're gonna have a really nice food plot through here. Hopefully you can take what we've done on the property today, apply it to your own piece, and thanks for watching Cabela's Wildlife and Land Management web show.